Hi, good afternoon. My name is Neil Russell-Smith and I head up marketing for TTEC Europe. I'm delighted that TTEC have been shortlisted as finalists for this and another 4 categories for the European Customer Centricity Awards for 2020. So with this particular video presentation, I'd like to just bring our written entry to life and obviously answer some judges' questions that we've been given as well in a short, separate 5-minute video. So today, just want to sort of set the scene really. So I'll pop up some slides and give you a very quick kind of overview of who TTEC are and what we bring to the table here. So we're a global digital customer experience technology and services company. And you'll see with some of the data on this particular slide, we're over 49,000 employees strong. Been doing business for probably about 38 years now. Provide lots of different outsourced solutions for various brands, Volkswagen, Qantas, Bank of America, Google, to name a few. And we've recently just opened up our new contact center in Leeds as part of the 5-year digital transformation program for Volkswagen UK. And that's going to involve lots of virtual showrooms and various contact channels that we'll be supporting them with. So it kind of showcases what we've got here on screen is how we're trying to rethink customer experience, how we help brands design, build, operate, and reiterate those particular experiences. We leverage our 2 core internal departments, our TTEC digital division for our technology and consulting solutions, and then on the engage side there for BPO, customer care, growth, the traditional side of things. We've got a footprint across Europe here, where across the different countries, as you can see, we have some very strong language capabilities, lots of complex technical support programs in up to probably 9 different languages in many cases, depending on clients there. And we fundamentally run a innovative employee engagement program, which is forming the basis of a lot of what we'll talk about today, called Culture CX. So a brand new initiative that we kicked off in Europe probably in April last year. It's just gone from strength to strength as we've rolled that out. And that helps us with, the HR, the talent acquisition side of things, in terms of attracting people, relocating to these kind of various premises across Europe and helping ensure that kind of progression. So you'll see some of the client brands there that we have globally, lots of European ones there. We've touched on Volkswagen, we've got FedEx, Booking.com, Revolut, quite a few brands there that we're providing these services for. But what I wanted to just hone in on, as I say, really, is the Culture CX initiative and kind of why we decided to do this. So I guess, what is it? First off, it is, a program that's going to help and has been helping create those exceptional employee experiences. We've actually had it, running, as I say, globally, probably since the beginning of last year, in Europe since April in Belfast. And the reason we wanted to do this, a couple of reasons, I guess, is one, to create that positive work environment and maintain great employee loyalty and support our talent acquisition efforts, and then recognizing that employee engagement is absolutely fundamental in enhancing customer experiences. They're inextricably linked. So when you sort of delve into what Culture CX is, you'll see it's the kind of 4 elements there. It's our people, our agents, the processes that we layer in, our technologies, whether they be proprietary or working with our partners, the Cisco's, Pega, the systems, live persons of the world, and then the environment, which is fundamentally a massive part of what's helped us in our centres, and now how we try to roll that out from a work and home environment given the pandemic. So yeah, as part of this, you'll see some of the other visuals here of what we've done globally, but it's making that kind of fundamental change. It's provided our centres, with those kind of that fun, that satisfying environment to work in. It's built that culture that's kind of really engaging our employees. Outside of all the other cool stuff, some of these layouts, the lighting, the color schemes, the technology, the tools, the innovation that we've brought. Team leaders and co are equipped with various tablets and apps, wireless things, which can help them, sort of maneuver around from their desks and help them inhabit the same spaces as their staff, really. I mean, it's something that we're trying to encourage, that autonomy. We want our agents to be able to do the best thing they can do and support our clients exactly how they need to. You'll see again some more visuals, and here some of the guys in Belfast, agents with those headsets. And there's other perks, I mean, you've seen, so again, with some of the visuals, really, that, maybe through refreshments, could be fitness classes, massages, enhanced well-being. We're looking at, mortgage advice classes, all those great things, other initiatives, charity efforts, fundraising, and we're pivoting those as well, obviously, in the last few months to try and do as much of that online, doing these kind of sharing of best practices, lunch and learn sessions. Again, just really trying to sustain that fantastic team culture and keep those kind of engagement levels up where they need to be. You'll see a recent picture again here of some of our guys in Belfast holding our 6 core values that are fundamental to everything that we've been achieving through Culture TTEC and what the program's been based on. And again, a few more happy faces, a few more initiatives, other activities we've been running in recent weeks. Again, all sort of part of that through Belfast. And we started to expand these things into some of those different centres that we have there in Sofia or Athens and so on. So lots of great stuff happening and expanding this program, not just through the globe, but through all of our European locations as well. So I guess some of those kind of methodologies, how we've then achieved success. So this slide, busy as it is, it shows Louis. Louis is our intelligent virtual assistant. He's a smart bot, that advises managers during recruitment process, helps with all the onboarding of new hires, helps with all the digital learning as you continue to support these guys through their efforts to our clients. He follows employees along that career path for offers sophisticated and personalised support. And that's through the means of what we call a team leader digital assistant. So it's AI powered. We have an Ask Now facility, a tool we use. There's the employee milestones, achievements and reminders, quarterly pulse surveys. And we have these fantastic sandbox learning environments with our real play bot simulations. So it's our own technology that we've created. And you have these wiki style knowledge bases that the agents can also leverage. So when we sort of look at other things that we've done outside of some of those initiatives, some of those other kind of perks, we've got this particular lab that you'll see on screen now that we've created in Belfast. So call them innovation labs, but they'll support those agents again, not just from a professional level, but also in an environment to relax, to take themselves away, to work on their own learning, perhaps through the TTEC University site, which Louis again helps drive people to and supports in educating those guys. We've also integrated knowledge management system with gamified engines or gamification engines. So the AI and learning management systems that enable adaptive learning, where our learners can have all the components automatically delivered to them based on the type of interactions that with their work environment and their systems. Plus it provides that effective and scalable on-the-job training. So you'll see with this particular slide here, some of the kind of paths that our agents are taking. There's some fantastic ways to obviously fast track them as well. And in terms of results, we've seen some great things already here in the sort of Belfast Centre and that being reflected across our operations in Europe. So we've had the Belfast Centre have a 25% higher employee engagement than the best-in-class benchmark with Gallup. There's 73% of new hires are referred by friends. We've had 50% higher than average employee tenure at 3 years. So some great longevity there and some loyalty. And that creeping up, as I say, again, further in the last few months with the program. And 20% of promotions from within. So leaning on that gamification and that learning program that we have as well. Some other things we've done. So in terms of trying to recognize people, inspire people, build that loyalty. We've really used the social channels to our advantage. There's some great insight here to how our employees are sharing that externally, and some of the kind of rates there, you know, in terms of increases, improvements, some of those costs per hire for us as a business that we've trimmed down. You'll see some of the stuff across our European team here and others, again, in terms of the types of content, types of things that we're sharing as part of this program. And these, you know, these channels are really helping influence and introduce like minded friends and family members based on some of the numbers I've sort of stated already. I think the learning and development platform with this kind of gamification has really enhanced the engagement, knowledge, retention, and with the text and the themes and the sentiment analytics via our rich data visualization, it's played a huge role. Our artificial intelligence real play tech virtualizes the service delivery environments. We've touched on that, but it helps reduce average training time by 25%. We've seen speech proficiency enhanced by up to 30%. And we're designing, implementing, managing social knowledge bases and learning curricula, you know, day in, day out. And that's real-time feedback that's obviously guiding that as well. There's a collaborative social media platform. Associates, agents are incentivized to comment, rate and rank on those things. We're populating responses based on those interactions they're having with clients and on the self-service platforms as well. So we're really analyzing that engagement sentiment, you know, what our bots are obviously seeing and how they're accelerating those interactions. And with machine learning as well, you know, we're able to determine and recommend best responses through our CRMs and with kind of knowledge bases. So it's having that knock-on impact on average handle time. So we've seen increases from 30 to 45 seconds. And then again, you know, the broader recognition, I guess, we've sort of seen as part of Culture CX is having, you know, TTEC University and seeing employees have that access 24/7, 365 to crazy numbers like 4,500 e-courses. 16 professionally recognized, 12 in-house certification programs. You know, we've all been building these obviously over the last year, sort of 6 months, I guess. You know, lots of instructor-led classes, 1,700. And TTEC Sophia, as one example, recently logged over 2,500 hours of learning from 24 particular agents there. So when we kind of move on and again delve into the gamified career path, there's some fantastic benefits you'll see with some of the numbers there that we've seen. We've put deliberately a blend of agents across the sort of global program there. We've got one or two from Belfast. But I think what's really powerful, outside seeing some of these great savings we're passing on to our clients, like a 5% annualized cost saving, you know, employee engagements. I mean, average cost per hire, again, another great thing we brought down drastically, is these kind of comments here that we're getting from our employees, you know, our annual employee surveys, our pulse surveys, that regular feedback. So we've got people talking about this one here, say, I love working here, it gives me a perfect work-life balance. I'm delighted that I've just become a mentor, I've received more money, and I'm also able to help my colleagues. Some really powerful statements there from our guys in Belfast. And I think we've started to see those results again further still when, you know, late last year through some of the contact center, the customer experience industry, with some fantastic awards that we've received as well, with the ones in orange here, where Culture CX has played a very significant part and formed the basis of these awards. So we've had some really great wins. I mean, we're really excited to be a part of this particular program. I think, you know, above all, we've seen business transformation program delivered and an innovative employee engagement initiative that can actually correlate a positive work culture with the improved customer experience and a healthy bottom line. So yeah, we're very excited to be a part of these particular awards. Really looking forward to the results. I'll personally be delivering a short 5-minute video to answer the questions on this particular category shortly as well. So thank you very much for listening, your time. Look forward to obviously participating in the online ceremony as well. Thank you very much.